This is nuts. I'm just playing this Pokemon game, Pokemon Pocket. I guess it's not that crazy because this probably happens all the time. But I'm parked out in front of this Walmart because I bought a tire and a socket ratchet wrench set with a pry bar. These 4 cars are lined up, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the back of the parking lot where I am. I thought these dudes were getting off their shift, but it looks like they were actually just starting their shift, like probably 30 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, when I was in there, because I saw them in there. And then they came out, go to their cars, so I thought they were leaving. I've just been hanging out here with the cats. Don't worry, they drank a bunch of water, ate food. I drank a bunch of water, ate food. There's full fuel in the car, full battery on the phone, full battery in the car. We're feeling good. We're doing good. I'm camping out here, and 4 cars lined up. Each of the dudes come out. Well, 5 dudes come out. 1 for each car, and then one of their friends, I guess. They all smoked. It was definitely weed because it wasn't cigarettes. They all smoked and did e-cigs. So they were smoking weed. And they kept passing a flask around. And they had a bottle of alcohol that they had in their Walmart bag that they took out. And then they walked back in there with like energy drinks. But they were just drinking alcohol, energy drink, and smoking weed. And I think that's all they did. But all of them were doing it for like the past 30 minutes. So their whole shift, not shift, like lunch break or whatever it is. So they're all in there, tipsy and high. That is wild. I don't really give a shit what people do, but that's just crazy, man. Is that how easy it is at night at a Walmart? Stocking and whatever? You're just getting drunk and high? That's nuts. I'm playing this game. I'm going to camp out for 9-10 hours. Keeping it warm in here, and I have the windows cracked. Making sure my phone's charged before I maybe close my eyes for a few minutes. Making sure the cats are getting some sleep. Going to a tire shop that's like 3 or 4 minutes away. Right in the morning because man, that was wild night. Like, so I was driving, recording here and there on this second phone, the shitty broken phone. Talked with my mom for a little while, talked to my sister for a good amount of time, talked with my nan for a little bit, updated everybody, hanging out with Underlining. They're calm, they're doing good. They went to the bathroom and everything, got gas, was doing good, went through a bunch of storms, got through just fine. Driving, get off the phone with my sister, like, not even a minute. It's ridiculous. Not even a minute after getting off the phone with her, ending my video that I'm doing right now, and be careful, blah, 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 see you, whatever, because I'm like an hour and a half away, 2 hours away from where I'm going. My right passenger tire explodes. I don't know if I had already explained this in the previous recording or not, but it exploded. It was fine. This happened a bunch of times with different tires and things. My curse kicked in. Ridiculous. It's funny, I guess. To call them and tell them about it tomorrow, or I'll just tell them when I get there. Call my Nan about it tomorrow and tell her. She always likes to hear my silly stories. And cats are sleeping right now. But yeah, tire exploded. Called 911. I was fine. I didn't get in an accident or anything. I pulled over, got into like the grass area, so I was really far over, had the hazards on, did everything that I needed to do. I'm definitely gonna get some reflective panels for this car in the van, because I think that's important in case roadside can't show up. Called 911. They put me over to the toll road, roadside assistance people, emergency people that help with tires or accidents or all these different things. Dude shows up after like 20 minutes. He's like, hey, just wait here. It's going to take me a little while to get across the road. He got across the road. He's really cool. Name was Jason. Really cool dude. He set some flares, set up some cones, redirected traffic, put his car in the way with the giant digital sign having people slow down and everything. So that was really cool. I was going to change my tire. He's like, I can't help you with the tire, but I can give you the equipment. I'm like, cool, I already have the equipment. I just wanted you to show up so that nobody slams into my car. The cats are in there and I'm trying to change the tire. He's like, cool. So I get my get the really crappy jack that I have out, the hand crank one. Like I'm talking the hand crank, like the one that just swivels with your wrist. Got it out, got out the tire iron to undo the things, and yay, the tire iron is the wrong tire iron. It's not the one for this vehicle. And I'm like, cool, why did I put this in here? So I accidentally put the wrong tire iron in my car. So it did not work. He brought out his tire iron, the four prong, not prong, but the X-shaped tire iron that's supposed to be for all of them. And it is for almost all vehicles, but since mine's a Fiat, it is foreign, so it did not work. And he had like the whole like actual heavy jack, the one that you like crank with your whole body, and it has handles like 1,000 pounds or something, 2,000 pounds, something like that. And I'm like, dang, this doesn't work. So his X-shaped tire iron does not work. Don't worry, the cats are all good. They're not crying or anything. They're just hanging out, watching. Move the car into an even better position. The roadside dude, who's really cool, telling me about that job and everything, talking to me about it, and suggested applying and everything, because it was really cool. 12-hour shifts and stuff, like, that's awesome. He's like, you work 50 hours what do you say? 44 hours a week. So you get 4 hours of overtime every week. And I'm like, that's sick. So, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to apply to that thing once the van is complete and everything. But, ow, my eyes hurt. So, ow, my eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot that my hands are super dirty from trying to do this shit by myself, so I just rubbed dirt in my eyes. That's cool. Got a little dirt in your eye, a little Spider-Man thing. So anyway, I was talking to the roadside dude for a while. Couldn't do anything. He called over the not a maintenance guy, but like a roadside mechanic guy that's not affiliated with them, not affiliated with his contract, but they're the ones that they always contact for the area, the district or the toll road that I was on or whatever. And that guy showed up. Name was Fry. Really cool. Nothing like the Fry from Futurama. This guy was like really cool. Said he had kids and stuff. He's tell me how much money he made and everything, and to apply to his thing. And I'm like, cool. And both these guys are really cool. He was showing me like tools that he used so I could pick them up. So I picked up, like I said, different tools. I did not get like the power tools that he had because they were expensive, but I got, the hand version, whatever. Lightning's trying to lay down by Thunder. I don't know if Thunder wants him to lay by him. You can try, Lightning. You want to lay on my lap? Come here. You can lay on my lap. Come here. Come here. Then, yeah, he did this like a million times, obviously, every day, multiple times a day. Got the tire off, replaced it with my spare. Little did he know, until he's putting it on, that my spare is the one that I took off when I rotated my tires before, which is the one that has tread showing as well. So I drove to the nearest gas station, got gas, got a snack, filled up on gas, checked the tread on the tire that he replaced. The tread is showing pretty good on the interior side. So I checked where the nearest Walmart was. I'm at Walmart in the parking lot, circling back around to what I was talking about with the dudes that were coming out. Ran into the Walmart right before they closed, got the tire. Of course, the tire shop was closed, so they did not have a wheel, but they had the tire, got the tool, ran to the checkout. Lady was nice. Probably around my age, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, I don't know. Checked out. Didn't cost too much, but still costs a decent amount. Plus, I paid the guy from earlier, and then I was like, oh, shoot. It's like impossible, not impossible, but very difficult to remove the tire from the wheel when you don't have 2 tire irons or proper tool or whatever. Even deflating is like, it was ripped to shreds, so it's like pretty much deflated. It's just like, what a pain. Couldn't get it off, and I'm like, it's so late. Not gonna do it. Checked my car insurance. Do not have roadside. If I was gonna do it without roadside, it was gonna be another $100, but I already spent like $200. Just awesome. I should have went to the tire place I went to for the van and did it for my Fiat too, but I didn't because I thought my Fiat was fine. I don't know what was wrong with that tire that it exploded. Like, I thought it was in decent shape. Did I hit something? Now I'm like worried about the other tires. Because one of them is brand new. Another one is very close to new. But I thought that one of the ones that I had on there was brand new. Yeah, I think it was new. I'm pretty certain that the one that had the problem was new. Oh my goodness. When I'm done recording this, I'm gonna check it. That is so annoying. Oh, I just remembered about when I stopped at the gas station, I'm supposed to write these things down that I was talking about earlier in the previous recording. That's fine. I'll write it down in a second. So anyway, So I tried to replace the tire, couldn't, but I just threw everything back in the hatchback. And I'm going to take it to the auto shop as soon as it opens at 7 in the morning. Drive over there probably pretty soon. It's only a few minutes away. Like 3 or 4 minutes away. I think I already said that. Now I got to check to see if I got to get a bunch of new tires. Because I got to get at least 2. One for a spare. Well, I can use the spare that I have on there. It's not a donut, it's an actual spare. I can put that spare back in the trunk and get 2 new tires, but I might need to get 3. Because if it was a new one that was busted, then that is so annoying. Whatever. I might have to get 4 new tires again. Dang, I should have gone to the place that I went to for the fan. Well, I know that my talking calms down Thunder and Lightning, so the cats, Lightning's sleeping on my lap, Thunder's sleeping next to me, because Lightning's been sleeping next to me all drive. Thunder's been between my lap and in the back, hanging out, but sleeping on the pillow. But man, I'll have to check in a little while. When the cats shuffle around again, I'll check before I go over to the tire place. So yeah, I got the phone numbers and stuff in case I need to call roadside again. I'm safe, good. Sent out a message to my buddy, sent out a message to my sister. She wanted to come pick me up, but I was like, you're going to drive 2 hours to get to me, 2 hours to drive back. You're already really tired. It's middle of the night. Then you're going to drive 2 hours to get me to my car again, and then 2 hours to drive back. You might as well just drove all the way to the state that I was in. So there's no point. I just said I would just like stay up and make sure I'm in a safe spot and just get the tire changed real quick in the morning. Not a big deal. And then yeah, so I had a protein drink, protein bar. I'm all good. The cats are good. They ate and drank water. And took my medicine stuff. So I wasn't like driving or dealing with this all tired. I took it a little while after. It's fine if I take it like a little while after. Just not like half a day or a whole day. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Playing Pokemon game, Pokemon Pocket on my phone. Adding to my Pikachu collection. And I don't know. Gotta write down some stuff. Gotta take care of some stuff in the morning. I'm gonna have to move money around again. But that's okay because things happen and it shows that I can handle the situation and come out just fine from everything. So I'll have to stitch together a bunch of videos of this. It's probably a good thing because I probably should be just stitching things together instead of just doing straight hour videos. I should like take breaks and record when I do things throughout the day and not just talk about things. Maybe I should do things too. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter, maybe rest for a little bit, and get it taken care of. I'll be back later on.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just need to get my charger.
It's okay. So, do you remember what I said?
No.
I said, is it just all your thoughts scrambled together because you're confused? Or is it like something specific you're thinking about right now?
It's a bunch of stuff, but it's specific stuff too.
What's the part that's got you at this point right now?
There's just so many things that are like going on all at once.
Is it mostly like the things that you've talked to me about before?
Just really stinks that I forget everything that I say.
Well, you don't remember what you've told me?
No, I have like rules for myself that I always forget, even though I have them written down. And it's not like I forget it, maybe I just rethink it in the moment or something. But my I'm pretty sure we're just in the same I'm in the same position that you were in a while ago with Jeff, that keeps going around and around for you. Because she's gone through a ton of traumatic stuff. And I think that there's a huge chance that the reason that I don't feel good is because of her.
I was?
It's hard to know just because I wasn't always around. But one of my rules was to never live with somebody again, because it pretty much ruins everything when you live with someone.
Oh, I remember you saying that. I forgot about that, actually.
And I have a lot of these rules that I have. And I just got like caught up in the idea of I need to figure out a way to save more money and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like, has it changed since you moved in, or is it like
Well, a big issue is that my career is gone now, and that I feel sick all the time. And because I'm so depressed, like I don't do anything every day. And I don't look the same anymore either.
what do you mean by that? I know you've like lost some weight, like you said, but what does that have to do with anything?
I think that just a big part of things not going well is that it just all has to do with this stuff going on with me.
What has to do with that? Like the way that you guys are communicating? Or like not communicating?
It's already really difficult to communicate because it just depends on like the day, if it's even possible to communicate with her because of the borderline.
So is it like the way you're talking to each other, or is it like there's no communication, or both?
It's just both. Like, I know what's going on, it's just I don't know what to do because I don't want to end a relationship because I really love this person. But at the same time, I don't want to end it because I would have nowhere to go. And I worked really hard on getting the house and stuff. But it just does not feel like a home. And nothing is still, most of the stuff is not put away. Like, I've done a lot, but it's also just not noticed as a lot. Like, it's a lot for me because it's hard for me to do anything, but
Sorry if that was loud.
it's not really a lot, I guess.
Why is it not a lot? It's a lot for you, so is it just not a lot for her?
Probably just because I'm not working. I'm not exercising. I'm not doing things because I can't do anything. I have small moments where I can do a little bit.
Yeah, I know, I know what's been going on with you. I get it. And it's not because you don't want to do things or you're incapable. It's just that, you don't feel good, and on top of it, it's hard to have motivation when you don't know what the motivation is for. If you don't have a reason to do something, it's hard, especially when you're not feeling good. So I don't think any less of you at all. I wish. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could help you more, but I know that, it's not something. I'm not you, so it's not something that I can tell you to do anything. So it's I've learned that pretty recently, but you can't just tell somebody to do something because you don't know what it's like for them.
Yeah.
But so I wish I could help you more, but one thing that I did learn as well is that just spending time with a person that you want to help can be helpful, without trying to fix things, but just spending time and reminding them of things that they enjoy. So that's what I try to do, but I don't get to see you that often, so I like to sometimes video call and just hang out on video call.
Yeah.
But yeah, how does she is she questioning the relationship too, or is it just you?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is.
So if it's is it hard if it was just your decision but she wanted to stay with you? Or would you be more okay, if she was the one who ended it?
There's a lot of problems with it. I don't know if any of the issues would go away if we ended anything. I don't have anywhere that I could go if we ended it. I don't know what to do.
Well, you do, actually, because I've told you to come live
I
with me.
can't go there. Don't have anywhere for the cats.
Well, we could figure something out.
And I don't want to do the whole put everything in storage again. I don't want to do that. It's not going to be the same as it was that one time. That was a really good time when I just didn't have to do anything for a while, but I can't do that anymore.
If it's seems like it's super hard to do, but if there was a way to actually to like think about a good way to do it, and it could just give you a chance to be happy, then it's worth at least thinking about ways to do it.
I don't think that I'm making her happy at all.
Well,
which is important for the relationships.
What makes her happy that you know that you're not doing?
I'm just not like the same person that I was, just like from what you can see, because I'm not doing what I was doing for my career. I'm not doing things around the house like I usually do. I'm not exercising like I was. I'm not
I know those are all
having
the
my own
things that you're.
space.
I know that's all the things that you're not doing, but like, are those things that you know make her happy or that she's not happy about now?
I think that there are things that she knew about me, and now it's confusing because I'm not like that right now.
Okay, I get that. So I'm just wondering, like, if it's what's getting you feeling this way is like you don't know what to do right now, or that you're like sad that like it's not working out.
It's a lot of stuff because I try really hard with things, but I don't think that it's noticed. And when I say what I'm doing, and I just don't think it's appreciated.
Well, I think it's hard to. I don't know if. It doesn't mean that I can't understand it, but I don't know if that's like the same kind of situation I was in. I mean, like, yeah, I see how it's like it both of our situations like affected our mental health. But with Jeff, it was never really like a relationship that had problems. Like, he was always really, really good to me. It was more so he had a lot of times where like he just would like spiral into these moments where I couldn't help him.
Yeah, that's what happens with her. And I especially can't do anything. I've never been able to do anything but I especially can't do anything when I'm not feeling good ever. Feel sick and down and sad and everything all the time. But like I just can't. I try to be sweet or do things or ask if there's anything I can do or just do things for her in general, and it just never does anything. Like, just trying to be like a nice person and it doesn't go anywhere. And then on top of that, like, I just shouldn't have got the stupid house, because having the separated time is just good for people to be able to breathe and stuff. And I think it's just a terrible idea, no matter what, for people to live together. I just really think that.
I agree in a lot of ways. Yeah.
So I don't know why I did this. I do know, because I wanted to save money, but I prioritize saving money over what I know is the right decision, which is really stupid. Well, I tried to think it through, because I was like, okay, if there's multiple bedrooms and bathrooms, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You know what, though? You gotta remember that you can't think it was stupid, because it might have been, you might think that you would do it differently, but it was something that you thought would be okay when you made the decision. So it's not like you were just being dumb. Like, you decided to... It's something that I was really proud of you for doing, even if it wasn't... It didn't come out in the way that you expected. I was really proud of you for making just a decision that was new. Like, that's hard to... It's really hard to take a huge step like that, like, because you had to learn everything. You didn't know exactly what to do, so you had to kind of figure it out, and you did figure it out. You figured out that maybe it's not working the best. I just think that it was like a huge thing just to even try it. Like, even if it didn't work, like, just the fact that you tried it. Because if you didn't try it, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh? Huh?
I don't know what to do about anything.
purposes of just some peace of mind to have another option, do you think, like, if there was a way to make things work out for you to come here, would you want to? Like, I'm not saying to figure out how to do it right now. I'm just saying, if there was a way, would you?
Not really in particularly would want to do that. It's not really different anywhere that I live.
You've only lived in Michigan and Washington.
Yeah, and it's always the same.
Those two are pretty similar, I feel like. Like, you would have me with you.
Yeah.
And before, when we lived together, I was super busy. Like, I was taking classes and working at the same 2 jobs. So, like, when I was home, I just kind of did my own thing because my jobs were super draining. But, like, I don't want to take up my time like that anymore. Now that I'm at this point, like, I just want one job and then the rest of my day to do things. So when we did have time together, I think that we both like to be together. So I just wasn't always available.
Yeah.
And if I don't want a roommate, but if anyone could be my roommate, I would definitely choose you. So, like, we'd be able to split the rent and bills and whatever. And I already planned to stay here because I've decided to stay here. I love my home, and I'll figure out. I might get like 2 part-time jobs, or I'll figure something out. But I have the food assistance now. So I won't lose too much money until I get another job. And so, like, I wouldn't struggle at all if you moved in here and you had to take time to figure out what you wanted to do. Like, it wouldn't be hard. Like, you could get like food assistance and then live off of that for food, and possibly like the Medicaid. Oh, here, it's really easy to get benefits in this county. And then you have a place to live without worrying about a time limit, like you wouldn't have to worry about, I have to get a job by this date. I don't have to get a job by this date, like, because that's super stressful. It's hard to even like think straight to make a plan when you have a time limit. So like I wouldn't put that on you. Like if you don't live here, I'm gonna pay for all this on my own anyway. It's not like I would have somebody else move in. And everything is super close by. You can literally, and there's like, I know you probably wouldn't want to do this, but there's public transportation right by the house, and like the stores are super close. A lot of times Walmart even has free like shipping when you spend a certain amount of money. Like I get free shipping a lot of times. So you wouldn't even have to use your gas for that.
Yeah.
And I know that you would do that for me. And I don't even look at it like doing something for you. It's just like, it's always, you can always stay with me. I would love for you to stay with me. It helps me too. Like, I definitely cleaned a lot more when, like, in the living room and kitchen when I was living there, because I don't want to be like, I don't want it to be messy if somebody else has to use the area. So that was helpful. So I'm just saying, like, if you, not to have to figure things out right now, but if there was a way, you have that option.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I've always thought it's best for us to live close. Like, even when I lived in Wixom or Farmington, like, that affected me, not being able to see you and Mom as much. So it's hard for me to be away. I mean, Mom and I are fine because most of our relationship is like talking anyway. So like we just FaceTime. And like, yeah, I miss giving her hugs and like eating dinner with her and whatever. But like with you and Molly and Amber too, but with you, it's like, it's better when we can just spend time together because we don't always have things to talk about. It's better when we could just like either watch TV or like play a game or even draw.
Yeah.
Things like that. So that's why I miss being around you. And it's good to have people that you enjoy spending time with around.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should just like necessarily give up on everything and just like move away from all your problems, because you're right, possibly some of those things might not go away. But if you're like if you are at a point where it's like, I just can't figure out anything, like a new environment and having me to hang out with and just kind of like a restart, that can really be refreshing and like help you have a clear mind for what you want and what to do. But it is, yeah, I mean, if you're just, these things are going on with you and you want to stay there and try to figure it out, then that's okay too. I know that there's just so many things that are kind of like mixed together for you, and so it's hard to pinpoint what is causing certain things. Like, you don't really know where to start if you don't know what the problem is, but where it's coming from. So that's just gonna be a matter of sorting, like separate. I'm sure you've already tried this, but like separating each individual thing into like sections and trying to break it down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said, yeah.
That's kind of like what your lists, I'm sure some of your lists are. Like breaking down things and possibilities, but I don't know. I guess the reason why I say some of this is because I don't know every little thing about you. Like, nobody knows a person fully. But what I have seen from my view is like when you have, it's like when you have somebody, this is kind of how it is, like when somebody has something important to them, that's when they'll feel motivated to make changes. And to me, what I've seen with you is the most important thing to you is the time you spend with people you love and the time you spend doing things you love. And so that's why I think that even though you're in a spot, in the spot you're in, like, there's always another way. one of the things that really helps you, as you know, is the exercising. And not necessarily the job, but like the schedule you had. So yeah, I think if you can just identify the things that are the main things that are really important to you, even if you feel like nothing is important at all, but like when you think back in your life, like what things have made you feel the most peace or calm or that, then those are the things that will get you motivated. And I believe part of your body not feeling good is like you don't have motivation. And so when you don't have motivation, it's super stressful to do anything. Because it feels like you're being forced to do everything. But when you have a reason, it doesn't feel like that. So I don't know if those few things that I said are like the most important to you. Like I said, I don't know exactly, but that's what I've seen. So if you want to like think to yourself, think about those two things. And your cats are one of them too. Those two things. Maybe it'll spark an idea of a direction you might be able to go. And that doesn't mean you have to like plan anything right now, but it might make you feel better to just have an idea of a direction.
Yeah.
Am I like making sense or am I confusing?
You're making sense for the most part. I'm already just confused.
Stupid washer. Oh my gosh. It's broken.
Well, thank you for talking with me about stuff. I'll talk with you more about everything soon.
Alright, well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna sit down and think about stuff.
Right. Well, you can always text me like any ideas or thoughts that you have if you want to type it out or something.
Yep, I do that sometimes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know, like, how you feel. Sorry, I'm exhausted. I don't know how some of the things that I say affect you. I know that, like, the other day when I made that video of all our pictures, you said it made you sad. So, I'm sorry if I ever, like, make things worse. You can let me know if maybe, like, maybe we should change the subject or something, but you could say that. But really, I love you, and I want you to feel better, and I'll always listen to whatever you gotta talk about or talk through. And if you don't need me to even say anything, just let me know. You've told me that before, so that's good. You said, like, I don't need to talk about it or something. I just want to say it.
Yeah.
So just let me know. And I won't give a bunch of talking because I know that sometimes I don't need to hear anything. But yeah.
Well, thank you very much for answering.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you soon then.
Okay.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.